Alright, welcome back. Let's do one more video tonight. Yeah, let's do one more. I'm getting super tired, so I might be slow on this one. I've done like all of the inventory tutorials today, most of them, except maybe the first one. So it's like 10 videos or something today. Literally taking me all day, and yeah, it's quite fun with Unreal Engine 5 though, so time flies. It's 3 in the morning now, or 3 in the night, or whatever you say, so I'm getting tired and ready to go to sleep. But yeah, I know rookie numbers for any gamer, you could easily go for a few more hours, but bear in mind I am super hungover since yesterday still, so go easy on me. Anyway, yep, third person tutorial. Let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, excuse my rant, please subscribe, it makes me happy, and let's just keep going. So we've got some guns we can pick up some consumables. We can put the consumables and the gun, and we can keep picking up stackable items, and we can even drop the item. So yeah, I just realized we need to update. If I drop that one, it doesn't disappear from here, so we need to fix that as well. Yeah. Anyway, what should we do in this video? Should we do some yeah, let's set up the rest of the items, maybe not the cosmetic ones. Let's go to the gun and do item rifle. Let's do the main hand. I actually had a rifle in my pack. It's from like a gun animation pack, so I'm just gonna use that since it's actually quite decent. I'm just gonna make it it's a skeletal mesh now, so I'm gonna convert it to static mesh. Rifle. Save. And we got a rifle. I'm gonna call it SM rifle. And we need to go to the rifle item. And yeah, you probably could do this in between videos, so I guess because there's not going to be any coding here, I guess it's going to be just setting up the rifle with the logic we already have. So I could probably pause. I'm going to pause for a little. No, actually I'm going to show you how I do everything. Why not? So we need to and you can, like, the purpose here is for you to learn, so you should be able to set up your own items and make this in your own way. I'm gonna drag out a rifle. So from the skeleton we need the rifle as well. I'm gonna do the main weapons on the back. Spine 03, add socket. We're gonna do unequip rifle. We're gonna add preview asset. It's gonna be the SM rifle. Gonna rotate it so it looks good. Something like that maybe. I guess that's good for now. Just gonna copy it, and we're gonna go to the rifle, and in the details, the cosmetic details of this one will be it will be a main weapon. It will be the cosmetic details. This will be the rifle, and it's gonna be unequipped rifle and equipped rifle. Perfect. rifle. And this is a rifle. And in our player character, we have the we have this so let's just copy everything from our secondary weapon details, copy it into our main weapon details, and instead of the secondary mesh we're gonna go with the main weapon mesh, and we're gonna get the main weapon details. Perfect. So on the drop, we already have this here, so that's fine. And in the inventory, let's make sure that this is main weapon, equipment slot, and type main weapon. Yeah, perfect. So that should work. So yeah, but it's not really what happened? Unequipped rifle, I feel like it should have worked. Yeah, we set the secondary weapon. We need the main weapon, not the secondary weapon. Perfect. And I'm just gonna create the icon, so hold 1 second. There we go, I have created the icon, and we are gonna do rifle icon. Perfect. So we now have a main and a secondary weapon set up. There we go. Looks good. And yeah, maybe yeah, that looks good. Let's just go ahead with that, and we need to, what else do we need to do? Should we perhaps make an armor? Oh no, sorry. So outfit. Should probably do the 3 different types of outfits if I'm gonna do that. So I have here in my, let's do some, I have some models. So this is a free character. Just go to if you go to the marketplace, there's a guy called Burgov Maxim, I think. He makes quite nice models, and no, what's it called? Adventure character, free. This one. Just add it to a project and then migrate it to UE5 to get this one. So I'm gonna grab all of these, I'm gonna right click assign skeleton, and we're gonna get the player skeleton that we are using. There we go. So as the standard, I'll probably, if we go to our player, and I'm just gonna make this the standard. Our standard, it's yeah. Crash? Crash? 1 second. No crash. So it's working. Not the it's a free character, not the prettiest face in the world, but it's a free character that we can now use, and all of a sudden we can see that he has this thing on his leg that is not good for our okay, let's just do this one instead. We are nude, which kind of makes sense because we don't have anything equipped. So yeah, kind of makes sense because we don't have anything equipped, so let's go with that for now. Yeah, so that we can still see the weapon. And what are we gonna do now? Let's do, it's not the best setup, to be honest. We should probably have a parts that's good. That's actually quite good, yeah. Okay, this might be a long video and it's already quite late, but let's do it. Let's just get through. Let's get through this. So we have parts here. This, I guess this is entirely optional. You could either do, there's plenty of ways to do this. You could either do like just one item that is one outfit, and so you just have one cosmetic thing to do, and that will be like that will be your, like, that will be, yeah, you get what I'm saying. And then you just switch out this mesh to different meshes. That's an easy way to do some customization. I'm betting a lot of you watching will want to have more inventory stuff, so that's why I did the head, chest, legs. You could obviously do boots and whatever, but you need modular parts. This one was actually quite modular, so that's actually quite good. So we are gonna do a we are gonna start by doing a new material. I'm gonna call this transparent. In this material we're just gonna do, I guess it's gonna be masked, and we're just gonna, yeah. This could always, I'm just gonna do a vector parameter called color, because this could always be useful, one of these, and I'm done with a scalar parameter called opacity, and I'm just gonna plug this one in, and by default it's gonna be transparent, right? Yeah, but you could easily do so. Transparent half. These things are good sometimes. The opacity is going to be 0.5 on this one. That did not work. Okay, yeah, not sure why. Anyway, let's not get stuck on that. We just need the opacity. So what we are gonna do is, on this one we're gonna set the material, so we can actually do the normal mannequin. Yeah, doesn't really matter. So this one is gonna have the M transparent. So we are transparent now. So we can't see our character, but he's there. So what we're gonna do now is I will show you how this works. We are gonna set up some modular parts. So to get modular parts to work, we're gonna we need to add some of them. What we are having, so we have add skeletal mesh. So this is gonna be called I'm just gonna call it SMC skeletal mesh component, head, chest, legs. And on the begin play, we're gonna grab all of these. We're gonna grab the head, we're gonna grab the chest, and we're gonna grab the legs. And we're gonna do set master pose component. So this means, I'm not sure I can explain this, but they will follow the pose of the mesh. And the mesh is the one that has the animations. For this to work, all of these parts also needs to have the same skeleton applied to them, or at least be able to have the same skeleton applied to them. So I have this hero man, we have the parts, so right click, skeleton, assign skeleton, we're gonna do player and accept. We're gonna do this for all of these. Choose, yeah, that's everything I think. Right click, skeleton, assign skeleton. And yeah, so just gonna do it for everyone. There we go. So there's different ways to do this now, but this is quite good for practice actually with this one, because this one has the parts. It has the legs, heads, and chests, and those are the ones that we are using. But it doesn't have a chest without head, right? No, it does not. That's weird. I feel like, why does it have a head if it does not have anything without a head? 1 second. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. So obviously, the ideal thing here is if you have all the parts that you want to use, kind of have them here, but it's not the best quality. You would probably get yourself a proper modular pack, and you can do this better. But I'm gonna show you how it is done, and then you will have to go from there. So I'm just gonna do. I'm not gonna do legs. I will just do chest and head. Assist. So I will just do chest and head for tutorial purposes. So otherwise we will be here all day. the chest will be the because we don't have a character with a, ideally you would have a character without a head here. And I don't have that. So wait, perhaps I do. 1 second. So yeah, I'm back. I actually had a character, so I have this police, no. I have this policeman character. I think it's super cheap, so if you want to follow along exactly, you can get this as well. Yeah, you probably have your own stuff. So I'm just gonna show you how to do it with the chest and head. But so this is a character without head right now at this point. So by default we should, so the chest is now the body without head, and for the head we're gonna use the hero man head that we had before. So that's one way to set it. Already we created our own character here, so that's good. So looks like a rough cup, so that's good. And yeah, perfect. So get the item type, and instead of outfit we're gonna move that one down, and we're gonna do head, and we're gonna do chest. Save all, compile. Yeah, so we need to go to the master item, compile that one first. And compile everything. I think the, oh no. So it's the inventory. We need to compile the slot. Slots first, then the inventory. There's one more, and I guess this will be giving us some trouble maybe, because there are some bugs with the structures when you change them. Perfect. Can we play now? Yep. Good. So let's create a new one. I'm gonna call this one balaclava, or what did I have? So in this policeman I have some head stuff. We have a balaclava, we have a mask, but let's do this one. Ah yeah, that's one thing I forgot as well. So in the item details, in the cosmetic details, no, item details, we have equipment details. We actually have this, so that's good. So no, let's do the cosmetic details. Could also add a equipment skeletal mesh. Which will be a skeletal mesh, which we will use if needed. So once again, recompile everything. Item slot. Compile this one. Compile the item slot. compile the inventory, compile the, that's it, I think. Yeah, good. So this will be a little bit longer, this one. So in this one, let's go. What I need to focus here. When we drop, I have too much stuff here. Yes. So item slot on drop. If it is head, we will need to go into our, we need to do the same custom event, set head slot, run on server, and this should actually be called server. Same here, server, and create a new variable called head details, and it's gonna be a rep notify. You know it. So when we set the head details, we are gonna get the head, we're gonna get the head details, we're gonna break them to get the equipment details, to get the cosmetic details, and set skeletal mesh, that's pretty much it. And yeah, like if you have a stats system, we might do stuff like that later. Maybe it would have some stats that should be added and stuff like that because it's equipment. Yeah, maybe we'll do that later. Set head slot. So on the item slot, set head slot when we drop on the head. Perfect. And on the inventory, gonna get the head slot, rename it to head slot, and when we open up, we are gonna get the head slot. So it's the same update equipment source function, so we're just gonna keep adding here. We're gonna set the details of this one, and we are gonna update this one as well. And the details is gonna be from the character, it's gonna be get head details. That's it, so it's saved. And yeah, I'm gonna pause and make an icon here real quick. There we go. I just imported it again. Let's do another one called item balaclava. Oh yeah, we already made it. So, and I guess this one is different because we can't. I should just have. Do I have? I don't have. I should just get some cloth image or something because we can't do the head. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna get something between videos. So for now, this one will have It's just gonna be something recognizable. It's gonna be a rock for now. No, that's too big. That's good. I just need to see that everything's working, and I'll fix this. So, but we should probably do a piece of cloth or something like that. Now that I think about it, because that's an entire head. Because sometimes I guess you would only have, yeah. It depends. You could do, because if it's a hat, then it should go on the head, not exchange the entire head. So we will deal with that later. I will just do like this now. Item balaclava. Actually, let's. I'm really tired now. I can feel it. Bum. So this should be not main weapon anymore. No, because this is gonna be a head. Make sure that both are head, just to be sure. And this one is gonna be also. It's gonna be a head, and it's gonna have the balaclava icon. It's gonna be called balaclava. This is a head item, and the item mesh doesn't really matter, so we will clear it. But this one will use the mesh. We'll use this one there instead. So let's just see how it looks so far. Ba-dam! It's working because we set up the other functions earlier. So whenever we drop, we update. And we can pick up this. We can pick up the gun. Okay, the bug is still here because it's not opening the. So yeah, you can see, and we can equip the main weapon and secondary weapon. Yeah, you can see that I feel like the rifle is quite small, and you can see that this slot wasn't that good. Yeah, I'm just gonna fix small stuff between videos. You can see that the rifle was inside the character, but that's basically that's how we're gonna set it up for now. And obviously you can do it the same with the chest, so it's basically exactly the same thing, but this is gonna be it for now. Because I'm really tired, there's still lots of stuff to clean up with the inventory system, but we're getting there. A few more videos needed. Inventory systems are quite complicated. It's one of the most annoying things to set up, I guess, but it's looking rather okay. We are getting somewhere, so it's good. Anyway, thanks for this video. If you made it this far, just you're awesome. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and all that stuff. See you in the next one. Bye.